questions.
Jeff, is there just kind of a relief factor? I mean, obviously you guys have been able to score points in Kenneth's absence, but just to have him back there and obviously the impact he had on the game, how much of not a relief, but just an assurance for you to know that you have that much of a playmaker back in your arsenal again?
Yeah, Kenneth is a game changer. I saw the Middle Tennessee staff watching our warm-ups and, wondering if Kenneth was going to play or be sidelined. And, I'm sure they weren't too thrilled when he ran out there. And, Kenneth ran the ball hard today, made some people miss. He didn't get as many touches as he usually does, but he found a way to get in the end zone 3 times. And, that's what Kenneth does. And just having him back out there on the field with us is like you said, a relief. And, there's nothing wrong with giving the ball to 28. So we're excited to have him back.
You took a shot in the second quarter. Feel all good?
Yeah, there was a couple plays there in a row. One, I carried the ball, and this year I've been pretty good at protecting myself when I was running. When I see somebody, I get down. I just didn't see him. He came from my left. My eyes were downfield. I was setting up a block, and I just missed him. Saw him at the last second. Tried to get down, and kind of went right into his hit and knocked the wind out of me a little bit. That was fine. Came back after a couple plays. Ryan did a good job of being ready. His first play in the game, he read the defensive end, he squeezed, and he got us, a 13-yard gain or so. So I thought Ryan did an awesome job filling in when I went out. And then my ankle just got a little, rolled up on a little bit there, but it's fine. I came out and it was fine after just a few minutes.
Was that first hit to your shoulder or your head area? When you
Neither.
knocked out of you?
Neither. He got me right, body shot.
Is that why you were pretty wobbly?
That wasn't wobbly. I got up and I tried to regain my breath and it didn't come back to me. I knew it was going to come back eventually, but if you've ever got the wind knocked out of you, it feels like you're going to die.
Going off what you said earlier about Middle Tennessee not really knowing Katie was going to play,
Uh-huh.
do you think it was a little bit of a chess match early, especially when Jared started and he was out there for the first 3 plays and Kenneth comes in and I think he had like a 7-yard run his first play and then scored. I believe the next drive or the third drive after that.
I don't think so. I don't know if they changed the way they were going to play, if Kenneth was in or out. I think Jared earned the right to start this game. He's been practicing, he's been playing in Kenneth's absence. And he had a couple big carries as well as Boston Scott and Blake Martin there at the end. But, we have a bunch of guys. If Kenneth's not going to be in there, we believe in those other 3 guys to carry the ball as well. But like you said, I'm sure they weren't too fired up with Kenneth being in there.
What was it like having your weapons at your disposal for probably the first time all year? Carlos, I know he only had 1 catch, but it was a big one.
Made it count. Yeah, it's nice. That's what kind of what I pictured in the spring, to have all those guys out there with Kenneth in the backfield, Carlos and Paul on the outsides. Obviously, Connor hasn't been able to play this much this year, Connor Smith. But Cam McKnight's done a good job of stepping up in some spots and made some big catches for us. And Trent's constant. He's going to have his 10 catches, 100 yards a game. And I don't know what he had, but I'd be willing to bet it was something around there. But it's hard to stop with everybody going. And I think that we made some strides tonight or today, but we have a long way to go.
When you think about a rainy day game, you don't expect all the numbers through the air, and combined there's over 600 yards through the air. What was it about today that y'all were able to do so much on both sides through the air?
We knew coming in that they had a high-powered offense that's put up a lot of numbers, especially in the passing game, and I think it's just mental. I'm not going to let something without a heartbeat beat me. Going into the game, I knew it was probably going to be wet, and we anticipated that all week. We had a couple different game plans to where if it got out of hand, we'd be able to run the ball and get under center and things like that. But I think if you're going to be a good quarterback, you're going to get some rain games, and you got to be able to throw it in the rain. And I think I proved that I can do that today.
You scored 3 touchdowns in like less than 3 minutes in the second quarter to take a 14-10 game to 35-10 lead at halftime. Obviously, a turning point, momentum swing in the game. What was it like from your point of view, seeing that flurry? How did that help y'all obviously win?
Yeah, you're not going to be able to sustain drives up and down the field all game. You're going to have to hit some big plays, And we did that there a little bit. Bryson with his 3rd pick six of the season was awesome. He made a great play. They had a great call on to cut the corner in the screen lane, and he made him pay. So, like I said, we're not going to be able to sustain drives the whole game, and I thought we did a good job of hitting some big plays today.